Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Lila here, and I am inviting on Elle Ingalls, and we are about to start season 2 of Wake Up with Lila and Elle. And what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about what we've been doing in the last year and what we're going to present to you guys in the coming few months. So I'm excited to have Elle Ingalls on, and I hope your Thanksgiving was amazing. Seriously, I hope your holiday was spent with loved ones or spent by yourself, spent in a way that filled your cup, right? I hope today your cup filleth over, whatever that means for you, whether it be love, whether it be abundance. Maybe you're going shopping today, Black Friday. I'm having a Black Friday sale for those of you who want to move and grow rich. I'm launching a Move and Grow Rich program. It's a short and sweet program, 197 bucks. Hey Elle, there she is. Come on, girl. Oh, Helena's of Love and Bowspring. Good. Yeah, I would love to work with you, girl. I would love to get you in just a few more lessons, just so you get the whole. Um, it's something you could do just like 10 minutes. It's a lifestyle practice, like I say, so you don't have to really like go to the gym or go to the yoga studio or anything like that. You can just do it at home. So, hi, baby.
Hi.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So, this is my, one of my best friends, my morning accountability partner. We've been talking for the last year and a half, 5 days a week at 6 a.m. my time, 8 a.m. her time, accountability partner. So there's this consistent touch point 5 out of 7 days a week, unless we're traveling or something, for us to really move forward in our businesses, move forward through relationship challenges, health challenges, anything that we're going through, we have each other. And so I really appreciate you, Elle. Thank you.
I appreciate you too.
Thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
Honestly, the hardest part in life is just freaking putting on your shoes and showing up. Right? Or keeping your shoes off and showing up. Like, it's really the hardest part. If you want to build a business, if you want to get your health in order, if you want to have a really beautiful friendship like we have, right? We just have to show up. And I will say, I would love to share with everybody a little vulnerable share that, Elle has been a really beautiful friend of mine, and I'm a little bit of a loner, I would say, in the sense of I don't need a ton of people around me to tell me I'm awesome or something. I just go and do life. Like, I don't need people to help me do life. And so it's actually more challenging for me to stay connected with somebody consistently. It's hard for me. I don't know if I shared this with you exactly before, but it's actually challenging for me to consistently stay committed to showing up for somebody else, because I just want to go and live life. I'm like, yeah, everybody's fine. They're fine. They're doing their life. They don't worry about me. I'm just going to go do my life. Like, I don't think like, oh, we need to stay connected forever. Like, it's just a different, because the way I grew up. So I've shared with you, Elle, that I've had this fear. So anybody out there, do you guys ever have a fear like you're gonna have a friend and then they're gonna like somehow go away and they're not gonna love you anymore? Like, I've had this fear, and it's really based upon my own commitment issues.
Right.
By
the way, you shared that fear with me on our second accountability call.
Yeah, I did. I was like, look, girl, I love you and I'm going to be your friend. And I think you're amazing. At the same time, I'm afraid. I'm going to do something. I'm going to say something. I'm going to do something. And it's going to piss you off and you're going to leave. And I actually feel tears behind my eyes right now. I can tell. Because it's like anything. It's like friendship, relationship, business, clients, anything. We can have that fear, right? We can stay in that fear and just not, like, here we are a year and a half later. Right. And you haven't gone anywhere, and I don't think I've pissed you off.
Well, and I do my relationships pressure free now. So I used to have a lot of judgment. I used to have a lot of things that were non-pressure free in my life. And so when you said that to me, I was like, I'm just staying pressure free about this one.
You're like, this one's a fire. What's gonna happen, right?
But here we are, a year and a half later, and so much has changed in a year and a half because of our friendship and because of our commitment. And one of the things, because we talk every morning, we have already had our accountability call this morning. And one of the things we talked about is how you do anything. How you do anything is how you do everything. And that's T. Harv Eker.
How you do any, I gotta say it with you. How you do anything
is how you
do everything. So we've been showing up for each other, showing up for ourselves, really, right? For a year and a half, over and over and over and over and over, consistently. And it's really helped for me in my business. It's helped even my health, my body. I feel even more amazing than I did a year ago. I have even more amazing relationships, more money in the bank, right? Like more even like understanding of what I want in life, just in general, because I have somebody there to like reflect. I can share. It's not all up in here all the time.
Right. Consistency and how you do anything is how you do everything. And, you know, I think when we were at your retreat, I actually brought that forward in our last circle. Showing up. How you do anything is how you do everything. So many times you will go to things, but you don't really show up.
Say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
So many times. You will go to something, but you don't really show up. So even yesterday, many people went to Thanksgiving dinners, but did you really show up? Did you participate? Did you help? Did you, were you nervous ahead of time? I've coached so many of my clients to help them through the holidays because they can be so stressful. And you're put in a room with people you may not like. Or you're put in a room and feeling like you're the failure and everybody else is so successful. You know, everybody's got their deal. And so showing up, like truly showing up with your heart, with your whole heart, with your whole being. And then you'll go to things and there's something scheduled at 7 a.m. and you don't go. Like you just paid.
For example, I'm on the board of directors. Yeah, the biggest, longest running networking group in Denver, Colorado, Businesses Honoring Spirituality. So it doesn't align with everybody, but for those people it aligns with, it's 7 a.m. meeting twice per month, 7 to 9. Beautiful breakfast, beautiful people. I've made tens of thousands of dollars, made spoken, clients, fun, a lot of my friends from there. I mean, it's just a really amazing community. A lot of people won't go because they got to get up early, 7 a.m. They're like, too early. That's cool.
My son's
home. You work your ass off until midnight when nobody else is there to talk to you and connect with. Like, sorry, I'm getting all sassy.
That's sassy. Good. And my son's just appointed me. My son just appointed me the chair of their advisory board, and our meetings are going to be at 7 a.m. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My own sons want me to chair their company's advisory board.
You guys are amazing. You guys are so amazing. Can you tell the company? Will you tell the company?
Yeah, so they have a company called Ingalls Pictures. They do videography all around the country. And it's
three sons.
Three sons, yeah.
And a husband.
So the two older boys, it's a partnership. My youngest boy works for them, and my husband also works for them as their market strategist. So they don't just do videos for you. They actually strategize with you to create a video and how it's going to touch your customers, how it's going to touch your clients. So they really do customer perspective when they create these videos for people. So they have helped businesses make so much money by really positioning the right things in a video the right way, and then how to use it. So they're very, very strategic in their business. And so they've been in business for 3 years. They almost double every year. It's just been amazing.
The whole family are entrepreneurs, friends. Yeah. Like, so if you think you can do a business, she's got like kids in college. They're like 7 years old selling stuff. I don't know what they're doing over there in the Ingalls household. You guys are just wild ones. I love it. So, I mean, literally, Elle, her husband, and her 3 sons, all in business for themselves. So it's like, if you want a business, just talk to one of us, because we got you. Because it's not easy.
It's not easy. Yeah.
Because you're literally creating something out of nothing. It's not like you walk in and it's like there for you and you just start sitting down and typing. No, you gotta like come up with it, do it wrong, make it right. Like, we're doing a flash sale I love to share with everybody.
Yeah.
So we're wearing Ohio State, Michigan, because it's the Ohio State, Michigan. We figured what a beautiful time to start I'm from Ohio. She's from, well, we're not from, she lives there now and I used to live there, right? You're
Right.
from there, but you live there now. I'm actually going to be there. I'm so excited. I'm going to see your house. I'm going to meet your husband. I'm going to meet your kids, all the things. It's going to be super fun in March. Um, but this is the Ohio State Michigan weekend, and we love the rivalry. It's fun to talk about, and we also love coming together, right?
Right.
So we're like, we're both launching flash sales today, where if you want to work with us, you have an opportunity to get something really inexpensive, really high touch, where you get to work with us. And it's really just out of gratitude. Like, we never charge this little. Like, it's like
No.
never. But it's just out of gratitude. At the end of the year, you want to make 2019 amazing, talk to us, whatever, we're here for you. But the point here is we have both done this flash sale one other time last year, and like everything got jacked up, right? And I have a client, just so you know, like I woke up this morning, was like, oh my God, Lila, everything went wrong. But then she figured she's like, I did this and I did this, and then that messed up, and then that messed up, and I stayed up, and then I got help, and I did this and I did that, and it's out there, right? And that's like what you're saying here is that we,
right.
It's like we to build a business, to do anything, it's hard sometimes. But if you're pressure free, if you just show up, right? If you keep going.
Keep going. That's right. That's right. And we decided to do this show again because we want to show up for you. And we're going to get I would say even more raw and open. Because
let's talk about it.
We're going to, go ahead. We're going to seriously coach each other. So it's going to be like a reality show between the two of us, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give my perspective. I said, hey, Elle, I get ideas all the time in the bathtub. I'm like, hey, girl, I got an idea. Let's get back on Facebook Live together. People keep and actually the thing is, it's not even my idea. People keep asking us, right? Like, oh, we miss you guys. We want to see you guys again. And like, okay, let's do it because we could both use it, right? I just had this retreat and I shared with you guys publicly that afterwards for a few days I had a pretty some darkness. I was very down and sad, and I can viscerally feel it. I'm gonna shake it off. I can almost feel it. So I had a few days of that, and that's okay. It's totally okay. It's because I was holding space for lots of transformation for a lot of people, and so I was like under pressure, and I was even under pressure on the way there. Elle was there with me, so I told Elle, I said, "Hey, girl, let's do some more lives together." And I was also telling her, I said, next, I'm going to host 2 retreats in 2019, a spring and a fall. I said, next time, I need you out here and be my pressure-free coach, because I was a little.
So that afterwards you're not burnt out.
I was a little burnt out afterwards, exactly.
Yeah. So you could leave your
smooth and soft the whole time and easeful. The retreat was fine. I felt fine. I felt present. On the way home, woo!
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of tears, and it was what I talked to an energy healer, and he goes, it's kind of like a vacuum. And that's exactly what it felt like. There was this whole, like 5 days of about 4 days of like feeling almost like a vacuum, emptiness, not whole, right? And so I was like, I need some help here, girl. I'm feeling a little emotional. Next time, I don't want that to happen. I know that there's a way to get to not let that happen.
Yeah.
And so I'm totally okay with it happening for the experience so that I can learn and teach others how to make sure that doesn't happen to them.
Right.
And then I said, let's do some more lives together. And this is what Elle said. She goes, all right, but it's going to be like a reality TV show where I'm really going to coach you. I was like, oh shit, what's coming? I was like, all right, here we go. We're about to be real. And I love it. I love it. Like, if everybody on this show right now or watching later, like, thank you for being here. And like, we're pretty raw, real, open. We're not like trying to cut BS. If we were, like, you would know. You'd pick up on it. So we're just not even going to BS here. And so this is like cool. This is a little nervous for me, scary, because I'm like, oh man, my audience is going to know something. I'm probably going to cry a whole bunch.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. And so it is. And so, who cares? Like, let's just be more human next year.
Right. Yeah. And really, and really make the transformation happen. And then what did you say to me this morning?
I'll cry in front of everybody to make sure I don't have 4 days of darkness like I did this time. Absolutely.
There you go.
It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it, Chica. And we're gonna get your body popping. You're gonna feel. So give me some ideas. I know you shared. You want a few things, right?
Yeah, I want a few things. So, by the way, I have to tell our audience and our people here that what you taught me in these last year and a half has been amazing to me, posture-wise. It fits in with so much that I've coached for years, but now I have the terminology and the tips and the techniques that I didn't know before. And it's just been phenomenal. So phenomenal what you have taught me. And I've helped people on the spot. Like, a runner was not going to run a race because their foot hurt, and I worked on their foot, and they actually ran the race and did really well.
Boom.
So I've incorporated so much of what you've taught me. So now I want to go deeper. I want to stay more committed to my daily practice. So if we are meeting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I can fill in those other days easily. So, and that's what I want to do for you. Too. Excuse me?
I'll give you some homework, some poses and things to do.
Yeah. So that's the thing about what I want to see us do here for our audience, for you watching on the other side of the screen there, that you get a taste of how she would coach you and how I would coach you. And we're also going to do a little business stuff too, because we have so many tools we can teach you to help.
I was just thinking that. I mean, that literally just crossed my mind as you said that. We're like on the same, like we're like connected, so brave. Like I literally was like, I think we need to talk about money and business too.
We do.
And I was like, because I mean, really at my retreat, really that was a big part of it, right? It was a big part, and it's really like I work with business owners. You work with high-level executives, high achievers, wherever they're high achievers. And it's important. We have so much knowledge around business and money now, because how we move our body is how the money moves, is how the relationships move, is how the health moves, right? And so I think it's important for us to share that, because we have so many people in our audience now that even if you don't have a business now, you may want one at some point, right? You may be starting to get curious about like, is this the career that I always want to have? Or do I want to do something?
And even in the positions you have now, in your jobs you have now, whatever your job is, and how you feel about money, how you account for your money, how you take care of your money, all of those things are so critical for a healthy life. And one of the biggest stressors in people's life is their finances.
It is. It's like, oh my God. Once I realized that, I'm like, okay, I gotta work on this. I'm gonna work on it for myself. Boom. And then I'm gonna start helping other people. Boom, boom. And then we're gonna, I don't know, just share more. Boom, boom, boom.
Share more.
Okay. So Laurel says, what's going on in your body is what's going on in your life. Boom, love you. Shiva says, good morning, ladies. Oh, I love you. That's my sister-in-law. Oh. My brother just got married. I know, that's how cool is that? Let's be more human. Go Buckeyes. Go Bucks. OH. Oh.
Where are my Go Blue people?
Love Bo Spring. Okay, so would you be willing to share a little bit about what you do, you're just a little bit about how you help people, and so that people can see, like, why would I watch this show in the future, right? Why would I continue to watch this show where Elle's gonna, coach Lila? Is it just about that, or how could this be helpful for people who are watching? I would love for you to introduce yourself, because I've made. Here's what I will say. Since we were doing videos, I have probably made almost 2,000 new Facebook friends.
Yeah.
This year. So if anybody wants to know how to make 2,000 new Facebook friends, send me a message. I'll tell you how. It's not hard either. That's the thing. I was like, I'm gonna do this thing, and it's not that hard. So anyway, so there's a lot of people who don't yet know you.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So I am Elle Ingalls. Like Little House on the Prairie, Ingalls. So if you forget, just look up Laura. And I have a business called Pressure Free Living. And I created this thing called the Pressure Free Method. And what I mean by that is no matter what pressures come your way, what situations you find yourself in, you can stay free of releasing the fight or flight stress hormones. In fact, it's so profound that it changes every cell of your body. It protects your adrenal glands. So if you have adrenal fatigue, adrenal burnout, if you have skin issues, if you have any chronic disease that goes through, that's going through time for you, it's the direct result of you reacting to these stressful situations. So I help you identify what's really going on, and then I created this method that it's totally different throughout the entire world. I mean, I'm the only person that teaches this way.
So far.
So far. And of course, I teach lots of my clients who, of course, teach everybody that they know, because it's so profound. So I will be showing you right on this show exactly how to use my method, and you'll get a taste of how I actually coach my clients, because I'll be working with Lila on what is going on with her and what's happening with her. And so I can customize with my private clients. I customize, but as Lila mentioned, we're doing flash sales. So right now I have a lot of online courses, different things. So there's a money course, a weight loss course, there's a millennial course. There's all these different courses that I've built over the past 8 years, and I've dropped them all to $97. I can't believe I'm saying that, because the big one is $997. So $1,000 courses right now is only $97 until the end of Monday, Cyber Monday. So we will put our links to our flash sales, but so I have online courses, and then I work privately with people, and I also coach groups of any size, anywhere. By the way, my first flash sale sold this morning to someone in Russia.
So Russia's about to be pressure free.
Now, wouldn't that be a good thing?
Russia.
So yeah, so basically, if you have any sort of health issues, relationship issues, or performance issues, so performance issues like being on stage or being in front of people or performing in any sort of physical or mental way, even how you just do your normal day is a performance. It's how you are doing what you do.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
where I help you. So yesterday I cooked pretty much, I was in the kitchen, I would say 75% of the day. And we had the greatest Thanksgiving, because the whole time I stayed pressure free. And
beautiful.
most people yesterday were totally jacked on stress hormones.
They worry about their sweet potatoes.
Worried about that bird being too dry.
All sassy with grandma.
Yeah. So that's how I help people.
I love it. So yeah, you coach people, you speak on stages, you run group programs, you host retreats, all sorts of beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Yeah, and I'll share with everybody, what I'm going to be doing with Elle, so it'll be super fun. So I am a business coach, right? That's really how I would introduce myself if you were to like short and sweet. I'm a business coach. I work with entrepreneurs, visionary leaders, CEOs who are emerging, and usually they're spiritual entrepreneurs, somebody with a mind-body practice, maybe they're healers, coaches. I coach other business coaches, and people that do have branding and business strategy, businesses, people who are artists actually, and just an amazing group of people, right? I mean, you've met a lot of them.
Yes.
And I host retreats, I speak on stages, I have online programs, do the coaching world, all of that. And what the piece though, here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you what. There are a lot of business coaches out there, and there's a lot of wonderful business coaches out there. And I've actually worked with quite a few. I continue to. And I really believe it's coaching is just, it's like, you don't have to buy a brick and mortar. That's the cool thing. We have a lifestyle where we have, we can work from anywhere in the world. And that's amazing, right? There's this freedom that we have where we can go anywhere in the world and work. And so we don't have to have a brick and mortar, we don't have to invest in that.
Right.
What we do invest in is getting advice, getting consultation, getting training from somebody else, right? Who's been there, done that. And they help us get there faster. That's it.
Right.
They help us get there faster. We can figure everything out on our own if we wanted to. It would just take about 10 times longer.
Right. It's true.
And so that's basically what my whole life has been about. It's been about, taking a whole bunch of information, even, I was at the PhD level, taking a whole bunch of information. So now it's been around business, for example, and whittling it down and teaching people. And so I teach people business strategy, how to make 6 figures in your business in 12 months or less. Okay. And it's been amazing watching everybody grow. I'm like, it's like, I know I can do it, right? And I start teaching people and I'm like, oh my God, they can do it. And they're actually doing it way faster than I am because I'm able to teach them the shortcuts, right? That I'm like, don't do this, do that, don't do that thing. They're gonna spend all this time and make no money, right? Like, do this thing. This is way better. So it's been really fun. So the thing is, like I said, you can find any business coach. You can look on YouTube. You can learn all the strategy. What I give you that other coaches don't is the body piece. What I say is the fact that I give you this opportunity to learn a system based upon the bowspring, which I left my academic career as a professor to come to Denver to learn this system because it's that powerful. I knew something was there. I was like, this makes sense. Something here. I'm leaving it all. I'm selling everything to go study and fall in love with myself is what I realized. I fell in love with me. And so I've been able to build this really dreamy life for myself and I love it and it's super fun. And it's all because of the way that I take care of my body. It's a 10-step system.
Mm-hmm.
We integrate the inside space, the outside space, right? If the body's constricted, the relationships are constricted, the bank account is restricted, right? The ideas even about where we want to go, who we want to be, how we want to show up, if we can even show up, is harder when we're not in our body. When we're up here, it's exhausting. And so I teach people this whole system. And what's fascinating is like, yeah, everybody loves making more money in their business with me, right? They're like, Lila, I made this. Lila, I did it. I got messages this morning. It's like, oh my God, it's just like flooding in. But what I've been fascinated by is how also everybody is so thrilled about this new way to sit, stand, walk,
Yes.
and move. They feel good in their body. So if you want to feel good in your business, like as you build it, if you want to feel good, like your body is the thing that you either feel good in your body or you don't feel good in your body.
Right.
That's how you either build the business or you don't build the business. That's how you stay healthy or you get sick and have to stay in bed for days on end, right? And so Elle brings a pressure-free method where the inside space, we don't release stress hormones. That's amazing. And then I'm bringing you an opportunity to get your body and consciousness awareness in here. So you learn how to breathe, you learn how to get through stuff. What took me 4 days maybe to go through darkness might take some people 4 months, 4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
40 days. So it's because of the awareness and the body work that I was able to get through it. I did a lot of breath work, actually. That really moved it quicker. And so I'm so committed to teaching you how, the business strategy, absolutely. But it's really how your body is directly related to your bank account. Period.
And we're going to come full circle because it's how you show up.
It's how you show up.
If you walk in and you're in the C curve and you're like, oh, I'm trying to get my business going, it doesn't happen. But when you're alive and your body is alive and you're healthy, people are attracted to you and they want what you they want to work with you. They want to learn from you. Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah. People come up, right? People come up to me and they go, and they'll just kind of like stare and they look and they're like, they're like not sure. And then they'll be like, what do you do? Because I move through life differently than other people.
Yeah.
Right? If you practice the bowspring, you do not, one, you don't look like everybody, but two, you don't move like everybody else.
Yeah.
It's like you're like a panther. So I can't stay on too much longer just because I've got a meeting that I got to actually outside of my house that I got to run to. But I think this has been a beautiful, I wanted to move and practice. I don't think we're going to today be able to.
That's okay.
Yeah, totally. We'll go with the flow, right?
Right.
So we're going to be on Monday morning, super early, 7 a.m. My time, 9 a.m. your time. And we'll do some movement. We'll do some pressure-free, right, coaching. And we'll just get started. And we're just going to, what I have actually right here is a list of poses I'm going to teach you. Okay. And we're just going to, over time, go over them and over them so that you're going to have this like whole system down. And just so you know, what it is, I'm going to teach you the sequence. So for anybody out there who's watching now or later and you're interested, I'm going to teach you the sequence over time that you would need to know if you were to become a bowstring licensed teacher.
Okay, cool. Beautiful.
So you won't, yeah, so I'm just going to train you that way so that if at some point that's part of your desire or anybody else's desire out there, you'll start to be like trained in these poses and you don't have to like train in a whole bunch of other poses and then like try to learn this in extra effort. I'm just like going to give you that, you know, through the process. So it'll be, you'll like it. You'll like
Beautiful.
it.
Beautiful. And on Monday, our first thing we're going to do is I'll do some intake. So I'll be asking you questions to learn exactly how I want to position my material to coach you and teach you. So
I can feel the butterflies, sister. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh, Christy's on here. Hey, Helena. Love you guys. All right. Love you, Elle Ingalls. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for waking up to what's, you know, bigger, brighter life and helping people up level to a better body, better brain, better bank account. Boom.
I want to share that, you know, when we met and we learned about each other, both of us were cheerleaders. She was actually a pro cheerleader. Okay. I was junior high and high school. Okay. She's like a pro. Okay. And both of us are professors, or I'm still a professor. She was a professor. So we have all these things that we're so different in so many ways, but we're so alike in so many ways too. And I think that's what friendships are all about. Like how we connect and how we bring something different in. It's so cool.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for your presence, your wisdom. You know, I bring you into my I have you in my life for the pressure-free stuff, but then I'm like, hey girl, your stuff's so good. Like come to my retreat and teach it. Come to my I've had you in like how many of my online programs. I'll probably like, hey girl, yeah, hey, get this pressure-free stuff up in here. Right? So it's like so good. It's like we're helping each, you know what we are? We're like medicine for each other.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's a cool way to put it.
Love that.
All right.
Namaste. Namaste. Love you.
Love you too. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Stay pressure free and keep your heart open and your hips open and your head open and stay a little bouncy this weekend. We'll teach you more Monday.
Okay. Bye.